What's up? It's Dallas James, the Incurable Collector, back with another quick look. This time we're going to be taking a peek at the new articulated icons, the feudal series, the color variants, the new basic ninjas. Just kind of breaking them down, see what's different, see what's the same. I'm not sure if this is a 2.0 or a 1.5, but I can tell you right now that there are definitely some improvements with these figures when you stack them up against the initial releases. So they definitely fixed some of the issues that was kind of plaguing those first release figures, which is good. So right off the back, the packaging is pretty much the same. I mean, you have some new effects as far as the photography with the new figures here. But aside from that, you know, it's kind of your standard affair which you've gotten with the first packaging. All looks the same. Only real difference is the back. This time around, it only features the 4 figures, the 4 color variants. None of the other ones, as opposed to the original packaging, which had the, collect them all type of setup and had the whole entire line on the back. All right, let's get to the ninjas now. Let's talk about the brown one. Before that, let me address the elephant in the room. All right, that being the issues with the stuck joints and the brittle wrist pegs. And if you don't remember, let's flash back. You're going to notice that some of them may have hips that are super springy. So when you try to bend the leg up, the hip joint has a tendency to snap back down. It's almost like an action feature, like those old 80s Kenner superpower figures, like the Brainiac one. There's definitely some power action kicks going on. So far as those issues go, they've all been addressed, they've all been resolved, they've all been fixed. You won't need any hot water, you won't need any blow dryers, you won't need anything like that, because all those issues have been addressed and they've been rectified. Now, one of the things I want to point out here is the chest harness. Now, that's the chest harness from Solitaire. They took it off him, gave it to the basic ninja to kind of give us, another display option, to give us some variety among the ninjas. Now, as far as accessories go, they all come in this little pack here, just like before. So you'll get the 2 swords, the sheath. You also get this little adapter piece here, which you can take that, you can plug it either in the waist or you can plug it in the upper back. So again, give you some more display options. It simply just plugs in. Very easy. The 2 swords you get, one is a short sword, and you also get another one, a longer version of it. So all the accessories pretty much pop and swap. The alternate heads, so all you gotta do is get the one you want, pop it on. Now the head and the hood piece, the head goes inside the hood, and then the hood with the head pops into the neck peg. Then you have yourself a hooded ninja. It's pretty simple. And then if you want to swap out the chest harness, you just pop off the head, you pop off both arms, and then you simply slide the chest harness up over the shoulders. Then you get your belt piece, you slap your belt piece on. Then you put the arms back on, you put the head back on, then you got yourself an entirely new looking ninja. Now, one issue I did have has to do with the hands themselves. They're made out of a very soft plastic, and I believe that was done to limit the risk of us breaking wrist pegs when we swapping hands. But on the downside, they tend to pop off pretty easily. He also comes with a set of karate chopping hands. Forgot to mention that. Now let's move on to the Green Ninja, which I must admit, man, I actually like this guy a lot more than I thought I would, based on the pictures that I've seen. In hands, a very nice figure. It's nice color. He doesn't have that deep black wash like the Red Ninja did from the first initial Kickstarter release. And also, in addition to the karate chopping hands, he also comes with a pair of open hands that you use for him to hold his weapons, to hold his swords left and right. But again, because the plastic is so soft, they sometimes have the tendency to pop off. I wasn't sure about the Purple Ninja when I first seen the pictures of him. I didn't think I was gonna like it. Once I got it in hand, it started to grow on me. It's a very vibrant purple. It's a nice looking figure in hand. And unlike the initial release, the first figures that came from the Kickstarter, he doesn't have that wash, kind of like that dirty look that some of the other figures had from the first wave. Now you can see here, we compare it against the Red Ninja. You can see that black wash that I'm referring to. These new color variants don't seem to have that. Now moving on to the Gray Ninja, which I saved for last because it's definitely my favorite of the bunch. Now, unlike the green, the brown, and the purple, the Gray Ninja definitely has a black wash, and it's much more apparent. It's more noticeable because it's a lighter color. But if you look next to the Red Ninja from the initial Kickstarter, you can definitely see that they held back this time around. Now the part swapping, or the pop and swap, all the accessories, they're all the same. They're all identical for all 4 figures. The part swapping, you do it the same way with these figures that you did with the Kickstarter. Also, if you have any of the arm packs, those will work too. You just pop off the arms, pop on the arms from the arm pack, and boom, you got yourself a brand new, looking ninja. Again, options, variety. That's what was cool about this line in general. That with all these accessories, we had the ability to part swap and come up with different unique looking ninjas. And here we have the Green Ninja with the basic black and the basic red from the initial Kickstarter. Then we have the brown with the deluxe white and deluxe black from the initial Kickstarter. And all these ninjas, they all go together. They mesh together well. With not just themselves and their own universe of figures, but also with other lines that you can kind of fit them in with too. So yeah, they went back, they addressed all the problems that were an issue with the initial Kickstarter release, namely the stuck joints. They also fixed the brittle wrist pegs. Now all the articulation, it works as it's intended. They gave us some new colors that tend to really mesh with the rest of the Ninja family. I mean, what more could you ask for? Go get you some.